Hello, humans. Thank you for joining me once again for the processing of whatever decides to come up and come out today. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to talk about, but I'm always slightly surprised by myself, so we'll see what happens. I know it's been a hot minute since I've sat down to record anything. I thought about making excuses and such, but that really wouldn't do anyone any good, so I'm here, and we'll go from here, I suppose. One thing that has really kind of been on my mind the last while is a phrase that's actually kind of like danced through my mind a lot over the years. And it's a phrase that I always find seems to basically hit right here, and it's like it kind of like cracks open something and like pulls down some walls, and then like 1,000 different things want to come out. It's basically kind of like a summoning phrase for some of my like deep shit. That phrase is "they forgot," and it has to do with so many different things and can fit into so many different parts of my story. Recently, "they forgot" is then followed by "they forgot to tell me how much I would feel like I had missed out." And it's interesting because as I sit with that, I realize like there isn't actually anything that anyone could have said that could have prepared me for what I go through and have been through and probably will continue to work through. But it's powerful. Like that, just that sentence. And I guess I should probably put that into context for you. I have been in recovery from two pretty intense eating disorders for a couple of years now. Like I've been in the recovery side. But 3 years ago this time, I was I was a royal mess. I had kind of gotten to a point where my eating disorders were beginning to destroy my life. And in the summer of 2016, I actually sought professional help because I knew that my eating disorders were going to kill me if I didn't get help for them. And there has been so much that I've worked through since then, and there's so much that I have had to sit with and had to be compassionate towards and show my love to, because 10 years with ED, with them kind of being so powerful and such a big presence in my life, took a lot from me. And over the last while, I've started to kind of look at some of the people that I know and some of the things that they do and the ways that they're able to kind of passionately follow their dreams, and I have been left feeling like I haven't done anything with my time. And that's a really frustrating place to kind of get to, because I do a lot. There's a lot that goes into my days, and yet it feels like I don't do anything with my time. And I often forget that no one else has walked the journey that I have, that no one else spent the same 10 years that I did trying to live life with a disorder that was making me feel so worthless, that was making me feel like I couldn't take up the space that my body wants to take up, that I couldn't be soft, that I couldn't be powerful, that I couldn't be any of those things because that would take away from the power of the eating disorder. For 10 years, I spent so much of my time just pretending I didn't exist, and not even realizing that that's what I was doing, but spending my time in social media, in TV, in staring off into space and disassociating and trying to just get away from the body that I live in and just try to breathe. And I didn't even know what that meant, but I just got so stuck. And so those years in my teens when I'm starting to form how I cope with things and how I live my life and what my days look like, all of that, so much of it was spent so disconnected. And now that I'm finally not controlled by that big looming creature of an eating disorder, I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what my days should consist of. I don't know how to have good daily habits and how to stand in my power and stand in my size and stand in myself, because I spent so long not doing so. But I can see that now. And because I can see that now, I can figure out how to shift things. I can figure out how to do this differently. But these parts had to be seen first. So this is me putting them out there so that they know that I see them, that they exist, that maybe I don't know how to do things the way that I want to, but now I have the opportunity to learn how to do that. Now I have the opportunity to stand in me, to stand in everything that means, to stand in everything that brings up, and everything that calls out in myself and in the people around me. I'm okay. I'm okay to be here. It's okay that I'm alive, that I made it to this point. And there are pieces of me that need to hear that on a regular basis. And that's okay. Maybe there's someone else out there who's feeling these exact same things. And to you, I just want you to know you're okay. There's going to be these days where it feels like we're so far behind because we spent so long on the battlefield. But we're off the battlefield now. And it's time to move forward. And it's time to deal with the wounds and deal with the injuries and leave the battlefield in the past. It's not here anymore. I love you, whoever you are, wherever you are. And I got you. You are supported. You are not alone. And thank you for seeing me. Thank you for taking the time to let these parts of me come out and show themselves to you. Hopefully we'll talk again soon.